Hello, I'm Chris Rushton and I'm the UK Product Marketing Manager for the new Ford Puma. And I'm really excited to be able to share this new vehicle with you today. The new Ford Puma is a compact crossover which sits in the sub-JS segment alongside the Ford EcoSport. But the EcoSport is positioned more of a compact SUV and this is more of a crossover. As you can see, it has expressive styling and an athletic stance. And it really does justify the resurrection of the Puma name for a more modern generation. Production starts in November from the plant in Craiova in Romania, and deliveries can be expected in the UK from January. Right, now I'm going to take you round the new Ford Puma. But there are three key things I'd like you to take away from this video. The first is the standout styling. And remember, this is the key reason for purchase for customers in this market segment. Number two is the MHEV mild hybrid powertrain, and that delivers a really positive CO2 and emission story. And finally, the third point is the class-leading load space, as delivered by the Ford Megabox. Okay, let's start with the front of the new Ford Puma. And as you can see, it's a really expressive, standout design. It's dominated by the very attractive large grille, which in ST-Line X spec that you see here is gloss black. In a titanium, it has a chrome surround. And the ST-Line X features the sports body kit with the air dam. The headlamps are also very attractive and feline, befitting the Puma name, and they sit high on the wheel arches. They have a very attractive night signature, especially with the optional LED headlamps. The new Ford Puma really is fun to drive. It's based on the Fiesta platform, but it has a wider track, which helps it to be planted on the road, because even though it has a higher centre of gravity, the wider track keeps it planted. And when you come to drive the vehicle, you'll feel it for yourself. In terms of powertrains for the new Ford Puma, there are two available from launch, and they are both MHEV mild hybrids. And that's actually branded Ford EcoBoost hybrids. There are two power outputs, 125 PS and 155 PS. The mild hybrid is a 48-volt battery which assists with the drivability of the vehicle. Under braking and deceleration, it regenerates, and under acceleration, it can provide torque support, which does help road handling. But the key story of the mild hybrid is the improvement in CO2. It starts from 96 grams, and it helps with cost of ownership and the other customer benefit of lower fuel economy. The athletic and sporty appearance of the new Ford Puma really is visible from the side. We have the fast sloping A-pillar, the tapered roofline, and the glass house kicks up at the back to give a very sporty profile. The side is sculpted to provide a lot of interest, and the large wheel arches are filled especially by the optional 19-inch alloy wheels. It does ride higher than a Fiesta, but it is actually marginally lower than an EcoSport, which has more of an upright SUV positioning. EcoSport also has roof rails. Puma has optional roof rails, but not available as standard. The expressive and athletic styling of the new Ford Puma also extends to the rear. It's dominated by the large Puma badge and the standout light signature of the lights. The ST-Line X has a large rear spoiler and sports body kit. Within the driver assistance pack, there is a 180-degree rear view camera available, and for the first car in this segment, there is the hands-free tailgate. But the key story of the new Ford Puma is the class-leading rear load space. It's very flexible. It has a patented design for the new tonneau cover. It does away with the need for a big heavy tonneau cover to remove from the vehicle and the running strips down the side. But the key story is the additional load space delivered by the Ford Megabox. Hidden within the boot floor is a 68-litre load space. This is very practical and useful. It has a rubber mat in the base, which means you can store muddy or dirty items, or added peace of mind of security out of sight. The Ford Megabox also has a plug, so it can be washed out and cleaned very easily and effectively. The key story about the Ford Megabox is that it delivers real practical benefits and doesn't add weight to the vehicle. It is a practical, rational reason for purchase, appealing to people's heads, versus the emotional styling, which obviously is going to appeal to consumers' hearts. Now let's look at the interior of the new Ford Puma. It's a very elegant, expressive design, but also very familiar and comfortable. It features the large 8-inch touchscreen with navigation as standard. The ST Line X features the partial leather trim with red detailing and stitching on the steering wheel. The titanium spec offers the lumbar massage seat functionality as standard. One of the key stories of the ST Line and the ST Line X on the interior is the modern and high-tech digital cluster screen. This is a 12.5-inch digital cluster. It provides all of the data about the vehicle, but when you change the drive mode, it changes the look and feel of the cluster. And remember, there are 5 different drive modes on this vehicle: normal, eco, sport, trail and slippery. The new Ford Puma isn't all-wheel drive, but the slippery and trail modes provides a little bit of extra reassurance and peace of mind when driving in difficult terrain. The other things to note about the interior: it features wireless charging as standard, so you can helpfully charge your devices without any trailing cables. There is also the optional panorama roof available. Other key technology on the new Ford Puma includes, as standard, the autonomous emergency braking, the lane keeping system, and the Ford Pass Connect embedded modem to help customers with updates on the health check and to remotely lock and unlock the vehicle. Other optional technology includes the adaptive cruise control, which links with the traffic sign recognition to speed up and slow down the vehicle in line with the legal speed limits. Also, pre-collision assist with evasive steering. So in the event of a customer trying to drive around an obstacle, the evasive steering will help deliver the vehicle where the customer wants it to go. We have an innovative approach to the launch of the new Ford Puma, in that we are launching with first editions. We have a titanium first edition, an ST Line X first edition, and an ST Line X first edition plus. These are very well specified vehicles which will have all of the technology and equipment that customers will expect. Coming next year, there is an automatic powertrain, and the diesel powertrain will also be launched. So I hope you're really excited about launching the new Ford Puma as much as we are. There are 3 key things that I wanted you to take away from this. One is the standout expressive styling, which, remember, is a key reason for purchase in this market segment. Number 2 is the MHEV mild hybrid powertrains, or Ford EcoBoost hybrids, as we're naming them, which delivers a really good CO2 story from 96 grams per kilometre. And the third one is the class-leading load space, as delivered by the innovative Ford Megabox. So, thank you for watching, and I wish you every success with selling the new Ford Puma.